everybody. We are here at Los Angeles Comic-Con, and I am joined by the amazing and talented Chrissy Lynn. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
No problem at all. I gotta say, your artwork and your cosplay and everything, I absolutely love it. I love your designs and all the things that you got going on out here. It's amazing. So how's the con treating you?
Always really good. They treat me very well.
Nice.
I've been doing this show since 2011.
Okay, cool.
So they've been very good to me.
That's awesome. So tell me a little bit about your cosplay journey.
Oh, my cosplay journey.
Yeah.
Well, I attended my first San Diego Comic-Con in 2004.
Nice.
So this will be my 21st comic convention here at LACC. And I was a big comic book reader. Batman animated series, X-Men, Power Rangers. I love Catwoman, that's my first love. And then Rogue, of course. I do a 90s cosplay of Rogue as well.
I got you, I see it. I see it over there.
I've done many variations of them, but I didn't know I could cosplay or what cosplay was until I went to San Diego Comic-Con and I'm walking the floor and I'm there to buy books, you know, and talk to nerds and be like, yeah, and introverted and weird.
Yeah.
And then I see all these amazing people in these characters of stuff that I love.
Gotcha.
Like, it's not Halloween time.
Yeah.
What's
going on?
Pray tell. What's this? What's up? What's up? So then I learned about cosplay and the culture of cosplay and where it originated from and how old it is and how long it's been happening. And then I started to look into it a little bit more. I got fangirlish, and I didn't actually start making anything until I was asked in 2010 to be a part of a cosplay group.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, what's that? And they're like, well, we've got this huge DC group with all these characters. We got to fill some spots. And I'm like, I could do that.
Yeah.
So I hot glued my first cosplay, whipped it up, like I hand sewed. It was nice. It looked okay. I'd like to redo it again.
I got you. Yeah. That rough draft is always, you know, a little rough.
Yeah, we got to start somewhere.
Exactly.
But what was nice is from the evolution of the last 14 years, 15 years of cosplaying up to now, my skill set has significantly grown.
Gotcha. So is the industry.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Everything's accessible now. There's so many materials and products out there that we can use to build and make awesome things. And everybody can cosplay now. Right. Everybody can.
Exactly.
And they should.
Exactly. I think it's very interesting, especially like this entire section is dedicated to cosplayers, right? First off, I don't think San Diego Comic-Con has that type of section for it.
They don't have a cosplay guest area.
Yeah.
But a lot of like bigger, higher profile cosplayers with huge followers have is they do guest slots at certain publishers or artists or, you know, manufacturers or other people in the community. I know Dynamite works with a handful of our friends. Okay. They do Vampirella and all of those, you know, whatever is proprietary to that specific IP. Yeah. They have those. And we don't even call them booth babes anymore. They're just fans who love the product and the characters and the art, and they want to make it come to life. Right, exactly. So as you're going through with all of this cosplaying and everything like that, do you have like a favorite piece that you've done? It's very, okay, so I do Catwoman in different variations. I do Rogue in different variations. Okay. But my pride and joy, like my masterpiece, was building a costume called the Queen of the Dead. Her name is Gethsemane, and she's actually from Sideshow Collectibles' original IP, Court of the Dead, where I built the costume, I modeled it, and wore it at their booth at San Diego Comic-Con for 3 years. Wow. A big, bloody, disgusting, weird gown. I sculpted and casted and molded a silicone bikini top thing that was really fun, and walked around barefoot and very ethereal, and had a crown. Kind of different than this, but and that took many hours, hundreds of, somewhat thousands of dollars, because silicone isn't cheap. And I did live streams of the builds because we love a work in progress. We like to watch people make things and build things. And I learned a bunch of new skill sets. I feel it. And that was my masterpiece. And like no one knows who it is or what it's from unless you were to have gone to the booth. Right, so it's like one of your prized pieces of work on an IP that not too many people know, but you put in so much effort. Which is like, hey, you do it sometimes. If you're a fan of something, you do it because you're a fan of it. And I love it. And exactly, and it allows you to take it to the next level. Be as kind of spontaneous and put as much as yourself into that piece of work as you possibly can. 100%. And that's one of the things I love about cosplayers. Like this piece, I don't know who this is. Who is I know. So this is Dahlia.
Okay.
So I made this with a comment of my friend Jacqueline Goner, who's around the corner. She helped me kind of finish My sewing isn't the greatest.
Okay.
She likes to come in. Cosplay mom comes in. She's like, we're gonna tighten up these seams. And I'm like, no, I like it as it is. It's garbage. I'm wearing it. So she helped me out, but I did all the appliques and all the beading.
Yeah, okay.
Like, all the rhinestoning and all that. And she did my bunny suit.
Gotcha.
But it's based off of a character from Skull Masquerade, which is a 4-book series. They're working on book number 5 for my friend Carla. Correlations.
Good.
And it's like Alice in Wonderland meets Labyrinth, Dark Crystal, down the rabbit hole, but in a dark, very like beautiful way.
That's cool. And that's where these cat triangles.
Well, this is actually my logo. My friend Bat designed that for me. I love cats.
Nice.
I'm a crazy cat lady.
I got you. Okay, gotcha. I thought it was all tied together.
But now that I look at it, I'm like, oh yeah.
Gotcha. But it's the crazy cat lady thing that ties it all together.
Cat skull.
Gotcha.
That's kind of my
awesome. I love it. Right? Exactly. So you mentioned that you're a makeup artist.
Yes.
Gotcha. So tell me a little bit about that. How do you approach that? Do you have anything that like you absolutely love doing in your approach to being a makeup artist?
Yes. So, I mean, I do beauty and special effects applications. So I can do prosthetic work. I can transform people into like different kinds of characters. Usually when I guest as a cosplayer at certain conventions, I'm able to do live demonstrations.
Okay.
So I'll bring my airbrush out. We'll turn other cosplay guests or just regular models into certain characters. And it's like a learning. It's a work in progress and it's a learning opportunity and I love to educate. But one of my favorite opportunities I've had working, with people I've been able to work with over the years, because I do work in film and television. I am happy to say that I am one of, if not, Lenore Zan's personal makeup artist. And you guys know who Lenore Zan is. She is the voice of Rogue from X-Men Animated and X-Men 97. So she's one of my dear friends. And I get to do her hair and her makeup often.
That's awesome.
And then one of my, if you were to tell like little Chrissy that they would be able to work with Rogue in their adulthood, I would have been floored. But the best one, my favorite, in our, like, the late, great Jason David Frank, who played the original Green Power Ranger. I was his artist from 2015 until his passing in 2022.
Wow.
So I got to cover up all his tattoos and turn him into various characters.
Nice.
And we will truly miss him. He's amazing. But I've been able to work with amazing people over the years, and I love being on set. But I also love being doing cosplay makeup and body paint. So it's really hard. I don't think I have a favorite. I feel like every moment's a blessing.
Exactly. We have such iconic moments to be able to work with so many different people from different IPs and different projects. It's hard to pick a favorite.
It really is.
You just kind of gain a love for everybody and everything.
What's your favorite song or your favorite movie? Like,
exactly. I hate that question. What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite? What's like what out of everything that exists in the world? How are you gonna pick a favorite? Exactly. Well, thank you so much for taking out the time to join us. So tell the people, how can they follow you and how can they support you?
Well, I'm on TikTok and Instagram at MX Chrissy Lynn. You can find me anywhere based on that name. It's usually Chris. I'm like one of the only Chrissy Lynns. Unless there is a porn star named Chrissy Lynn. That is not me. I am not that person. I swear, we don't look alike.
I got you.
But every once in a while, someone thinks like, no, that's not right. I mean, I respect my local sex worker, yes, but no. But yeah, I will be here.
Awesome. Thank you. No problem. Well, thank you so much. Guys, thank you so much for joining us again. We're having such a great time at Los Angeles Comic Con. Be sure to check out Chrissy Lynn and all of her work, all her projects. We love it. We love it. We thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
No problem at all. Y'all take care.